Unit 5.
Therefore means for this reason. Hereford. The best friends. King Minos was very sad. His condition was getting worse. He has 3 sons. He loved them all. He had to announce who would become king. 2 apprentices stood waiting outside the kingdom. Phoebus was the oldest and strongest. He thought his father would make him king. Peleus, the second son, thought differently. He wanted an actress with weapons. He said the king would choose him. When I am king, Phoebus told Peleus, I'll let you contribute to the defense of our country. You can lead the idea. Peleus became angry. Father, no, I am famous for my sword skill. He made me king. You, Phoebus yelled, he won't choose you. The kingdom is mine, Peleus claimed. Father will give it to me, or I will you forced to take it. Phoebus made a sudden move to take out the sword. Then Peleus get the same. Beating me will be a challenge, Phoebus says. Fight me now, the winner get the kingdom. Peleus agreed. King Minos could he respond. The youngest son Jason stood behind him. He sent the father sadness. The scene laid the stress on Jason's arm. The brothers fight too much. The king told them, I must protect my kingdom from all harm. They're divided between them. The people won't know what to do. They'll be warm. I can't allow either of them to be king. Therefore I make you king. Your kindness at all makes you special. It's the difference between you and your brother. You can bring peace. They can't. Then the king died. Phoebus and Thetis heard that the youngest brother was king. They were surprised. They realized that their fighting was wrong. It kept them from saying goodbye to their father. They agreed to have Jason as their king. He was the best choice. A shape, a range, a 10-balanced contrast increase familiar grab hand, huge necessary pattern proposed, purpose, release, require, single, success, fear, theory, were made. Do you ever wonder where the moon and the sun came from? The Inuit people of Alaska had a theory. They tell a story about a beautiful girl. She was very nice. In contrast, her brother was a mean little boy. One day he proposed something. We should go to a party, he said. The girl accepted. First, it was necessary for her to prepare. She arranged her hair and put on nice clothes. This required a lot of time, but the girl worked hard. As soon as she had success, she looked perfect. They attended the party together. The girls were having fun. Later, she walked into the bathroom. Suddenly, the light was turned off. Someone grabbed her hair and tore her clothes. She ran out the bathroom. She wanted to know who did it to her. Then she had an idea. She fixed her hair again. This time it's even more beautiful. She even balanced beautiful jewelry in it. She wanted to encourage the person to grab it again. She put black dust in her hair. The purpose was this to catch the person. She went to the bathroom again. It was the same pattern. The light went off and someone grabbed her hair. When he released it, his hands were black. The girl returned to the party. She knew there were only a single person with black hair. When she saw that person, he was very familiar. It was her brother. He ran into the woods. The girl ran after him. He was carrying fire so could see in the dark. Walked into the other, they ran, they grew, they became huge. Then they went into space. When the girl fire went out, he hung in the sky. She became the moon, and her brother became the sun. They chased each other forever. Against each damage, discover emotion, fix, frank, frank discussion of student. Frank discussion to student identify island, ocean, perhaps, perhaps, pleasant, prevent, rock, nothing on dirt, rock, nothing on dirt, safe step, still, still waiting to get the kid test. So trying to make it go through the air. Wave. Starfish. Last summer I took a trip to an island. I had a lot of fun. I sat and watched the waves and listened to the ocean. I learned to identify birds. I discovered pretty things and enjoyed the taste of new fruits. It was very nice time. One evening I did a pleasant walk by the ocean when the waves came in and many starfish fell on the beach. Some starfish went out in the water, and they were safe, but other starfish were still on sand, and they could die if they did not get into the water. There were many starfish on the beach that night. It made me sad, but I knew I could not fix the problem. I stepped very carefully so I did not damage them. Then I saw a little girl. She was only sad about the starfish. She wanted to prevent all of them from dying. She asked me if I could perhaps help her. To be frank, I don't think we can do anything, I said. The little girl started crying. She sat back against the rock and thought for a while. Finally, the emotion was gone. She stopped crying and stood up. Then she picked up the starfish and threw it into the water. What are you doing? I asked her, but she did not answer me. She just threw as many starfish as she could. You cannot save all of them, I said. She stopped to look at me. No, I can't save them all. Then they picked up a very big starfish and said, but I can save this one. And then she smiled and threw the starfish as far as she could into the ocean. Unit 10. Word list. Benefit. Shorten. You know it too. Trans. Effect. An effect that change measured by something else. Essential. It is essential, it's very important and necessary. For focus. Function. What it does. Browse. The broad, broad, broad image, immediate response. Primary is the most important thing. primary thoughts are about money, proud, proud, remain, you stay there, and to remain home, rest, separate, sight is a plate, we found a perfect site for our picnic, tell, trouble, the first peacock, Argos lived in ancient Greece. He was a husband and a father. He worked well with his dog, but one thing about him was normal. He was born with 100 eyes. Having many eyes would usually benefit to him. He had chance to see many things. Also, since he had so many eyes, he was very a great thing. While sleeping, he only rests a few eyes at a time. The others stay awake. He worked for Hera, a great goddess. His primary function was to guard a special cow. The cow was very important to Hera. It was a favorite pet. The most essential part of the job was to keep the cow alone. It had to be kept separate from all the other cows and far away from people. This was an easy job for Argus. The cow loves the grass all day, but the god Delos wanted the cow. He wanted to take its origin from Hera. He had a plan. He found a great music player. He asked the man to play a beautiful song for Argos. Zeus got up and go to sleep. The song had immediate effect. Argos couldn't focus on his job. He fell asleep. Zeus and took the cow. Hera was rather angry with Argus. She turned it into a peacock. She put it many eyes on his tail. Argus very sad. Zeus says how much trouble he has caused Argus. He made another plan. He turned Argus into a group of stars. He wanted Argus to remain in the sky forever. Even today, Argus' image can't remain there. About the side where the problem began. We can steal him in the night sky.